It was never supposed to be made public. A quiet decision. A discreet directive passed behind closed doors, phrased with precision and relayed through palace administrative channels. But in the age of whispers turned headlines, the truth never stays hidden for long. And when this one emerged, it sent tremors through Buckingham Palace and lit a firestorm in the heart of Queen Camilla. According to senior palace sources, Prince William has formally begun dismantling the quiet empire Queen Camilla has spent years building around her family. The future king is said to have initiated a sweeping move: the withdrawal of ceremonial titles, honorary roles, and informal access previously extended to Camilla's children and grandchildren, none of whom have royal blood, but who have enjoyed years of proximity and subtle privilege within the monarchy. But make no mistake, beneath the composed language lies a personal and decisive message. For Prince William, it appears the monarchy must return to its roots, leaner, tighter, and unshakable, and that means drawing a firm line between those born into it and those who married in. Sources say William has directed palace aides to begin the process of removing the Parker-Bowles family from internal royal correspondence, guest lists, and ceremonial seating arrangements. Their presence at official events will now be, at best, incidental. And the message from William's inner circle is clear: the monarchy is not a blended family. The reaction from Queen Camilla, by all accounts, was immediate and explosive. Behind the palace's polished exterior, a silent war has begun. With King Charles's health increasingly in question, and William stepping up his public engagements, the Prince of Wales is clearly preparing for the crown. And with that preparation comes hard decisions, and even harder truths. For Camilla, this reset strikes at everything she's fought for. For years, she played the long game, enduring public hatred as the other woman, being branded the villain in Diana's story, and slowly reshaping public opinion through loyalty, discretion, and a relentless focus on duty. And with that transformation, she began to gently open the palace gates, not just for herself, but for her family. Her children, Tom Parker-Bowles and Laura Lopes, once virtually unknown in royal circles, slowly became familiar faces at Windsor and Sandringham. Her grandchildren, Gus and Louis Lopes and Freddie Parker-Bowles, even served as pages of honor at King Charles's coronation, a moment that, to some, marked their quiet acceptance into the royal fold. It started subtly, one former aide shared. A name on a guest list here, a seat moved forward there. But by the time of the coronation, Camilla's family were practically being treated like minor royals. That didn't sit well with everyone. Indeed, it appears that William and Catherine saw these moves not as gestures of modern inclusivity, but as dangerous precedents that blurred the monarchy's centuries-old foundation. When Charles lands in Ottawa on Monday afternoon for his 20th visit to Canada, his first as king, he enters a delicate political landscape, with Canada's sovereign identity under threat in the face of increasingly hostile rhetoric from President Donald Trump, who has taken to trolling the nation by saying it should become America's 51st state. British officials have reportedly urged the Canadian government to shield the monarch from controversy, but there is little doubt that, behind the diplomatic choreography of Charles opening the new session of Parliament, lies an urgent message, an expression of support for Canada's independence. In February, Charles, who is the Canadian head of state, hailed the country as proud, resilient, and compassionate, and hosted former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at Sandringham, near Norfolk, England, where the then Prime Minister posted that they had discussed Canada's sovereign and independent future. Make no mistake, this is a high-stakes diplomatic gesture. For a cancer-stricken monarch to cross the Atlantic for one night underscores how seriously this duty is being taken, and what extraordinary steps are being taken to protect Charles's recovery. It reports that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are running a staff of 11, many of whom are reportedly earning six-figure salaries, which presages an interesting question. How will they pay for them all? A new, undisclosed commercial venture by Harry could be part of the answer, as could an expansion of Markle's lifestyle brand. As ever, reports say, a royal household-style structure will give them both a streamlined framework that has been missing since they left the royal family. The timing is no coincidence. Harry is reportedly weary of relentless negative publicity, particularly in the United Kingdom, where he is engaged in several legal battles over privacy and security.